Well, hi everyone. Thought I would take a moment to kind of show you the status of things. I realize I haven't been updating this channel very much. I have been updating my build log on astromech.net with at least a little bit more frequency than here on YouTube. But here's the current status of R2. He's been kind of sitting there for a while now. The dome was completed with all the electronics. The body was completed several months ago. The Lazy Susan's been attached, and he's just kind of been sitting off to the side while I do a lot of work on the drives and the legs. If we look over here, this is a workbench right now. It's got a bunch of miscellaneous parts. I found that the finishing work actually really gets to be pretty tedious after a while, and so obviously with the legs there's a lot of finishing work. Those cylinders are a real pain. I really hate those cylinders. We've got one leg that's nearly complete. The second one is coming along, just a lot of filling, and filling and sanding. That's just the way it goes. Additionally, back here I've managed to assemble the two drive units. That was actually kind of a nice break because there was very little finishing involved there. It was just kind of print the parts and then get those put together. Those suckers are pretty beefy. They each weigh over 6 pounds. They've got the scooter motors installed in them there. They'll run on, I'm going to be reusing a 24-volt system. And those I think are 100 or 150 watt scooter motors. I've completed one of the foot shells and one of the battery boxes. Actually, the foot shell still needs a little bit of paint. And then the second battery box and foot shell, those have been sitting there for a while. I need to wait for good weather to finish painting those. We've got some miscellaneous parts back here, some panels. I did decide on a battery solution, and I'm working on coming up with a battery tray to install on the bottom of the droid. And then I also did do my hoses, my foot hoses. Used the a certain color, autumn gold was the rub and buff color, and that was used to take the silver pipe and give it that nice copper color. And then really, in terms of the rest of the workshop, that's the printer that I've been using for a while now. It's the Artillery Sidewinder, and it's actually been working out really well for me. Obviously, if you're going to be building a droid, you're going to need a lot of hardware. So I went a little crazy with my orders from, I think, McMaster Car and Fastenal, and got a label maker too. And really, that's about it. The workshop's actually looking a little bit clean right now since I've finished up the drive units. But all I really have left to do is to finish up the legs. And once those are done, I can attach them to R2. And my goal is kind of to get him up and on his feet, maybe by the end of the year. So I haven't had a whole lot of updates, but I have been making progress. So I guess that's it for now. I'll talk to you later.